I'm your host, William Locum 23. You're joining me for The Silent Twin, Chapter 8. Dear Diary, all these years I've dreamt of being free and never imagined that I would spend every day tortured by the past. Back then, everything I did revolved around the weight of the depression. These days, I kid myself that I'm normal, but I know that deep down, something is terribly wrong. It's as if part of my memory has been disassembled and put back incorrectly. For now, I can only go with my instinct, because I don't know what normal is. Detective's note, Abigail Duncan, 1 day gone. The visit to Aunt Laura's stables was a success. You've made headway with Olivia. Joanna's a different story. You can make neither heads or tails of her widely shifting moods. Is her odd behavior a symptom of grief or something more sinister? And you also notice how it's gone. At the beginning, it's just gone. She's gone. Are you sure you're okay? Will puts a plate of pasta on the table before you. The aroma of marinara sauce makes your mouth water. I can make you something else if you like. No, it looks delicious. I'm just sorry I'm late, especially after you went to all this trouble. Don't be daft. A spag bowl and a bottle of plank is hardly going to trouble. Speaking of wine, let me go refill your glass. Will scoops up your empty glass and heads to the kitchen. I'm hesitant to admit, but Will really is the best thing to ever happen to me. Past boyfriends have never been so understanding about my job. I suppose it helps that he's also on the force, but even so, he just accepts me, warts and all. As Will returns, you can't help but admire the defined chest muscles under his sweater. It feels like we haven't had a night like this in so long. I needed this. The distraction of good food, good wine, and great company helps to silence your mind. The past couple days, my mind has been swimming in frustration, anger, fear. It's hard to not let a case like this get under your skin. So, how are you getting on with the case? We don't have to talk shop. I'm interested. Besides, a different perspective might help. I should tell him about Joanna. I saw some cracks in Joanna's mask when I spoke to her about my aunt Laura's. How do you mean? It's clear her marriage with Nick is on the rocks, and that it's putting it mildly. Even before their daughter's disappearance, it seems they had issues. Doesn't really explain her odd behavior, though. I think it's just her way of dealing with things. You sigh. What is it? She doesn't think we'll find Abigail alive. And you? We've no real leads. Ethan seems convinced Radcliffe's involved, but we don't have enough on him to make a move. This whole thing is heading towards a murder inquiry at breakneck speed, and each passing day increases the likelihood we won't find Abigail alive. Take a sip of wine, frowning. It's bleak, Will, and getting bleaker. Your mind lingers on the thought for a moment. Didn't you say there were strange things going on at the house? Bulbs blowing out, objects flying across the room. Yeah? Any theories? Well, I think the restless spirits in the house might be responsible. They clearly don't want others there. So you think they're doing all these things to try and get the family to leave? Maybe. It might be that they're feeding off all the negative energy in the house. All those heightened emotions would definitely excite spirits like that. What is it? When I was in the cowshed earlier today, I sensed something. Other spirits? No, these were memories, recent ones. Of the family? I couldn't tell. Well, what did you sense? It felt like there were two people. There was something between them. Like a secret. Something they didn't want others to know. Do you think it has something to do with Abigail? Not sure, but it's definitely something I'm going to need to look into. Did you ever find out why the family moved to the farm in the first place? Not really. They used to live in London. Joanna had a good job. Nick commuted to Lexington. From what I gather, the move was Joanna's idea. What Does she do it again? Online parenting guru or something. And she gave up a good job in London to become a recluse on a creepy old farm? Yeah, I still have a lot of unanswered questions about her. Did I mention she doesn't even have her own house key? Really? I noticed it when I took her and Olivia back to the farm after visiting Aunt Laura's. That's, weird. It's almost like Nick doesn't trust her with a key. That thought niggles at you. Niggles? I've never heard of that word ever until now. Niggles. Anyway, enough work talk. Nick points the remote at the TV and flicks it over to a film. A little sweet for trying to distract me from the case, but it's all I can think about. You turn to the station the next day. Jennifer, hey! Hey, Zoe, got anything for me? Have I ever? I've been digging up dirt on the house. It's got one hell of a history. Emphasis on hell. What did you learn? Okay, so back in the late 1800s, the farmhouse was used as a workhouse, I suppose. Workhouse? Yeah, orphans and unwanted children tilled the land there. Sounds grim. Brace yourself, it gets grimmer. I think that's enough for now. You wish Zoe goodbye and head to your desk and flick through the Duncan's family statements. Maybe I can glean some clues from all of this. I'll take a look at Radcliffe's statements, Nick's statements, Joanna's statement. Well, we already know Nick and Joanna's. The only person we haven't heard a statement from yet is Radcliffe. Radcliffe stated he was helping Nick in the outbuildings, but he left to attend a job. Even if true, anything could have happened when Radcliffe left. I've only seen Radcliffe a couple times, but I get the impression he's avoiding me. Sit back and sigh. Working with the Duncan family is so draining. I feel like I'm constantly trying to decipher their emotions. It's like wadding through a web of chewing gum. Glance at your watch. Time to head to the farm for some more waiting. DC night? Look up and see Ethan poking his head out of his office. Can I have a word? Ethan hands you a fresh cup of coffee as you enter his office. I'm going to take this as a sign you're about to ask something really stupid. Take a seat. Boss, you're looking well. I thought it would be good to catch up. Are you any closer to answer? Straight to the point. No, how are you? Typical Ethan. The family's distraught. Is that all you've come up with? You resist the urge to snap back at him. They're all dealing with their own issues. Fiona, the housekeeper, seems to be the only one keeping it together. I've been grateful for her support. I've read your reports today. Is there anything you're leaving out? They haven't been giving you a tough time, have they? No, more than you'd expect. Although it's difficult with Nick being a sergeant. I had to prevent a domestic between him and Joanna the first day. Ethan raises his eyebrows. He's just so bewildered. I don't think he knows whether he's coming or going. As a fellow officer, he should know better. Getting them in the same room together is like trying to herd feral cats. Between us, I'd be surprised if their marriage survives this. Tell me, with whom do your suspicions lie? It's hard not to laugh at his formal tone. It's early days. Even so. Well, after the fact that Olivia whispered into Daddy's ears that she'd never tell, I don't know whether he's a pedo, serious, or he's a murderer. And he has quite the anger, too, to go along with both. Radcliffe, thus, is still suspicious, and the fact that the wife doesn't have a key, I don't know whether that's Nick controlling, or like I said, there could be a... Oh my god, I feel like... And then Radcliffe, a mystery in and of itself. I'm gonna go with Nick. He's hiding something, and his daughter is scared of him. He resents my presence and tolerates me only because he'll get quicker updates. I've no solid evidence yet, though. Nothing that would warrant a formal investigation, however. I've had officers look into Joanna's family, what's left of them. Her mother died when she was young. Her sister committed suicide a few years ago. And the rest of her family? As far as we can find, her only surviving family is her father, from who she's estranged. Estranged, don't you think? I haven't really spoken to her about it, but if you think it's worth looking into, I do. And if you won't talk, try asking Nick. Something's not adding up. Are your psychic skills giving you anything? I hate being a psychic. It's such an overused term, tarnished by fraudsters. Yeah, call me now, Miss Cleo. I tell you your future, yeah. It's hard to get some quiet time, but you're aware of what I've picked up on so far? Yes, that was a good work with the child. Do you think you'll get any more out of her? I hope to. I just need more time. I hope it happens. Our main focus, however, should be catching the person responsible. Cold as he sounds. He's right. Olivia could still be at risk. Call if you need anything. That's my cue to leave. You leave Ethan's office. Even Ethan seems convinced we won't find Abigail. There's still a chance she's alive, though. Maybe today I'll finally get some answers. Spending time with Will last night and going over things again today has helped to refocus my mind. I know what my priorities are now. It's time to confront Nick. We'll see. We shall see. Let's see, Nick's furious outbursts have you on edge. I want to ask you for a surprising favor, and whatever supernatural presence that's haunting Blackwood Farm clamors to make itself known. So I guess we'll find out. 2 more chapters to go. That being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. If you subscribe, make sure to hit that bell next to it so you'll receive notifications of when I upload videos and content. And if you head down the description below, there's links to social media, our Discord, and a few links to support me and our content, and our Twitch channel if you want to follow me on there. And like I said, our Discord is down there, so you can feel free to join that and chat with me as well as many other folks. It's a great little app to have on your mobile device or computer. And until next time, stay well, stay awesome, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.